Look at him. He's got it all. Hot, hot, hot to the extreme squared. He's got nothing to learn and money to burn. And whether playing some round ball or with the ladies, he shoots, he scores. He's living La Vida crazy, hobnobbing with world leaders and lead whirlers. Now, look at you. Are you sorry that you're even alive? The sad sack existence got you feeling around in your underwear? And let's face it, God's a letdown. Wow, what a ripoff. Don't you wish you could find some way of making other people jealous of you? To hurt them and step on their necks and laugh and say, "Die, you dogs, in a rotten hell with the rest of them"? Well, that's a little crazy, but okay. Introducing the secrets of BLENDROMETRY through JT. Brother JT's revolutionary new design for living. Give him, brother, he's got the answers. But just who is this Brother JT? He's a freewheeling speed demon on a one-way trip to paranoid. After a life of unheard of adversity, JT was gifted with a sparkling miracle vision witnessed after one too many Frangelico and cognacs. The golden three-dimensional light revealed to him a series of life-enhancing secrets guaranteed to certainly kill a whole lot of time while avoiding the pitfalls of caring too much. Testing out these age-old principles through rigorous scientific experimentation, Brother JT soon perfected his master plan for living, and now offers it to you, the very people who persecuted him. But seriously, folks, he's out there, baby, and he wants to get you more sex. Or don't you want more sex? What kind of freak are you? Here's the lovely Caitlin Embers with an exclusive interview.
Brother JT, you're some kind of guy. How do you do it? The jet set, the loving, and the time to have no kids. I'm frightened and confused.
You have a right to be, Caitlin. Normal people don't usually get me. Women in particular seem vexed by my strange powers. But it's alright, I don't really want to hurt you.
Well, that's a relief. You have a certain...
aura of love-giving promise?
Exactly. How did you know?
There's a rabbit in my brain that tells me things. He likes lettuce and potato chips, but not the cheap kind. It's kettle or nothing.
So you got all this. The estate, the fine touring car, the deep-fried caviar hush puppies, by just being a great guy who happens to be handsome too?
Oh, I wish, Sandra. No, I was once much like you, a vagabond hobo on the outskirts of Dummyville willing to do jigs for some leprous clown just so I can buy one of those, cowtails.
Oh, the caramel kind at the Wawa? Why, they're only 25 cents. I can afford that. And my name's not Sandra, it's Caitlin with a K.
Well, the point is, Susie, I was once even worse off than you. I was a cow pie with turd a la mode. I was the kind of person I'd say to now, why don't you just go somewhere and die? Because you're depressing me, you lousy bum.
You poor thing, I just want to mother you now.
How many women tried? But I was like the cat who came to dinner, looking for tuna delight, but not a penny in my pussy pockets.
And women like men with money.
Oh, they gotta have it, sister. They're like sexy, ravenous leeches up in there with the money, sucking and sucking until you're limp and drained. Because they like the pretty things you can buy with it. Things like diamond-studded enemas and lasting friendships. Oh, if you're a man without money these days, you might as well just go blow your brains out. But you probably can't afford the gun or the bullets, so just suffer, you smelly loser.
Wow, smelly too? So what's your secret for turning your life around?
Well, Suki, I could very easily tell you and everyone watching the answer to that question right now. It would be very simple, take only a few sentences, and would cost me directly nothing. But that would be in the cartoon world of Caramel Cowboy and the Nougat Kid, where there's a showdown in the desert with the Sugar Daddy gang and everyone melts in the hot sun. But this is the real world, and I need money so I can be sucked, and that's what these tapes are about.
Gee, they look like pre-recorded cassettes from the 80s.
That's what they are, Samantha. Here's a free tip. Dub over your old tapes instead of buying new ones. That way, you screw both Maxell and those phony rock stars. Power to the people! Right on!
Sounds good to me, but what exactly is on these rapidly degenerating cassettes that you haven't even bothered to relabel?
Oh, nothing. Only the time-tested secrets of turning some blind, hideous caterpillar into a kind of phosphorescent, flesh-eating butterfly god, laughing and spitting venom into his foe's eyes until it gnaws away at all the goodness, and then he gets all the sweet Mothra he can handle, which is quite a lot of Mothra, thank you.
Pardon me, JT, but I find it hard to believe that just a few cassettes can
make you into a skin-covered dynamo of volcanic lava force power ready to erupt you into devastating success at any moment?
There you go again. It's like you're inside my mind.
I am, and let me tell you, it's a kind of tight fit in there, with all the brains and everything.
You're making me laugh so hard, I think I'm gonna have to pee.
No, Steffi, you don't have to take my word for it, but eventually I think people should. You can just listen to these happy testimonials from folks who have actually listened to the tapes.
I had some problems, but then I got the BLENDROMETRY. Still got the problems. Now I just don't care no more. So thanks, I guess.
It helped me with my headaches. So, ich bin ein Believer. Thank you, BLENDROMETRY.
Oh man, there was this raccoon, and it was in my stove, man, and it was telling me all these bad things. But then I got hooked up with Brother JT BLENDROMETRY, and he turned that raccoon into a golden love egg of unlimited devotion. Man, it's been Omelet City ever since. So, thank you, BLENDROMETRY, and rock on, Brother JT.
That man is now in the music industry.
Wow, that's so awesome. And those people are so awesome. And real, not like hired actors. You can sign me up right now, but I'm sure there's some people out there that still have their doubts.
Yes, I call them the faith hostages. They have little terrorists in their brains who prevent them from believing in things that can help them. They have little blindfolds and everything. We have to free them, Shawanda.
Okay, again, like, my name is still Caitlin.
No time! Free the faith hostages before the walls are splattered with their brains. These colors don't run.
What colors?
That's right, through BLENDROMETRY. Now, for most people, the audio tapes are sufficient to guide them on their trip to Nirvana Ramaland. But we're living in the space age, and the kids seem to like the flashing knife orgy box so much that I just had to make a videotape supplement.
Okay, I'm a little lost. There's a video, too?
That's right, in the ever-popular VHS format. Now here's a little sample of what you'll be getting.
BLENDROMETRY is a scientifically possible three-pronged pincer-like attack on things that make you unhappy, disemboweling them for your pleasure, and you dance around with their guts in your hand, screaming, "I'm free, Mr. Hamburglar, I'm free." Prong 1. The mind. It's where it all happens. Lots of stuff in there, most of it you just don't need. Through a series of intensively repetitious chants, you stop caring after a while, freeing your psyche from the desire for things people like you just shouldn't have. Man, I want to Prong 2. The body. So what good is having this awesome 9 billion horsepower Immaculator Shaft Mach 2 nitro-burning funny engine and a goddamn pacer that people laugh at and won't ride in? BLENDROMETRY wouldn't be complete without a total commitment to physical adequacy. Brother JT personally guides you through a low-impact, high-voltage regimen of exercises that you may not even know you're doing.
It's important to keep in shape so you can live as long as possible, because life is so great!
Feel the BLENDROMETRY burn, baby. Prong 3. This is where it gets super hairy. Sell the house. Sell the kids. We'll meet you in Tucson. There's this guy.
Whoa, Nelly there. I'd like to give the store away, and in a perfect world I would, but then everyone would want a sandwich, and where's the meat coming from?
I know. Money is so expensive, but look at all you
get here?
You get the 47 audio tapes in plastic boxes, plus the 7-part video series, and these space-age polymer exercise bands.
Wait, my head's exploding from all this information.
I don't care. There's more. Call within the next 10 minutes and we'll include this darling Virgin Mary figurine and a Blendrometry-approved ergonomically correct back and answer device for those tense moments.
I feel tense right now.
But wait, I'm not done yet. Call within the next 5 minutes. I'll throw in this handsome set of steak knives and a pre-owned multifunction blender to make your Blendrometry power shakes with.
That's a lot. It must cost.
Not very much for a lifetime of zest-spurting orangey sunshine happiness.
Just 619 easy payments of an undisclosed happiness fee. Act now. Some gouging implied. Not legal in Kentucky and Arizona. Act now. Time's running out.
It's been so great talking with such a human dynamo of raw, pulsating life energy.
Thank yous are like goodbyes, sugar. Put 'em in a tomorrow cake, leave it in the fridge, and I'll eat it later.
What?
Now's the time when I sing a song.
Is the doing. In doing is action, and action makes things happen. The center of your universe is you. The center of his universe is he. The center of my universe is me. If you, he, and me start loving, the old world will end in a fire, because loving is a fire within that radiates without. As it spreads from human to human, a new world can begin with the action from the loving that is a fire within. The center of your universe is you. The center of his universe is he. The center of my universe is me. If you, he, and me start loving, the old world will end in a fire, because loving is a fire within that radiates without. As it spreads from human to human, a new world can begin with the action from the loving that is a fire